You just write a book. Welcome to the Supper Club. My name is Joe Fresta, and I'll be your host. The Supper Club, brought to you by
Mercy, transforming the health of our communities.
Kuna Food Service, a family-owned tradition since 1918. Lordo's Diamonds, your family jeweler for life. Oliva on the Hill.
Ackerman Toyota, the #1 St. Louis Toyota dealer in volume sales back-to-back years 2023 and 2024. Thank you, St. Louis.
And Fresta Limoncello. Keep sipping, my friends. Welcome to another episode of The Supper Club. I'm Joe Fresta. I'll be your host, sponsored by Mercy and Kuna Food Service. Today we have a special guest, another restaurant legend, Mr. Procopio Tony Catarinicchia. Tony, thanks for being on the show, buddy.
It's my pleasure.
Good to see you, my friend.
Nice to see you.
You were born in 1950.
Yep, August 10.
To
Sicily, Palermo,
in Chinisi, Sicily, not too far from Palermo.
But 25 minutes away.
Right, and your parents were, I can't remember their names, but
My dad's name is Damiano.
Damiano,
And my mama's name is Rosaria.
Rosaria, yeah. And then they actually came over to this country
Yes,
before you did.
before me.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what was it like growing up in Sicily? Can you remember back when you were a young guy?
Well, when I was a young guy, you don't know nothing, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because you got everything you want.
yeah,
You know, we poor. You know, we ain't no money.
right.
You know what I mean? My father, he was in Sicily, and so one person to work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? How many kids you got?
Right.
My mom stay home with the kids, take care of everything. Then when I grew up, I started helping my dad work.
Right. There was no school. You didn't-
Not much school.
Not much schooling. No.
Yeah.
No.
The school was
No.
happy dad,
Yeah.
happy bill, pay the bill,
Yeah.
because nobody else can help you.
Yeah. And so, what made your parents want to come to the United States?
Well, my uncle, he left the old country, 1964.
Oh, okay. Your uncle came over first.
Yeah, first. It was, yeah. He come over here, you know, 1964. So my mama don't see him for a long time.
Wow. This was your mom's brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
So see, if you take it, you have to take it over the family.
Right.
My uncle, he got to be my mom.
Right.
Bring everybody.
Right.
Because he's brother.
Right.
So that's what we did.
Yeah.
See, my mama can't travel because he was sick.
Right.
But he married. He married happy everybody.
Sure.
All my kids, you know, my sister, my brother. My brother was 3-year-old. My sister was my age almost. The other one passed away.
Yeah.
Anyway. And then my mama, 1972,
They
he
came
was sick
over here though.
Yeah.
In the States.
in the state.
Yeah.
Because he was really sick.
Right.
He was here 71.
Okay.
I come here in 72.
So you came to be with your mom and
I don't
dad.
come here for stay.
Yeah, you were just here to visit and
I
be
come
with
here
her.
for visit and go back.
Yeah.
We have a beautiful house in the old country, you know,
Oh,
beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah, we have everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, it don't work that way.
Right.
After 2 months I was here, my mom passed away in my army.
Oh boy.
He was a 42-year-old.
Yeah. Wow. Young.
Yeah, before he died, he told me, please stay here, take care of your brother's sister. That's what I did.
Right. Right.
Well, I said, no problem. I stay here, I take care of everybody.
Yeah.
What I gotta do?
Well,
Bon-
you
bon-
come to the United States. Now you're going to stay. And
Oh,
now,
yeah.
Now you got to start working. What was your first job here?
My first job, you know, Monsignor Polizzi,
Okay. Yeah. Father Polizzi.
Father
Yep.
Polizzi.
Yeah. Sure.
God bless you, Dan.
Yeah.
He helped me so much for
Great guy.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything I needed, he helped me out.
Yeah. He helped you
So
out.
what he did, he gave me work right here
Sure.
with the house. It used to be
Okay.
factory.
Okay. Sure.
It used to be all factory, Verona.
Verona.
Yep.
Okay.
Manufactured this place, we call it Verona.
It was a coat factory,
Yeah,
correct?
Yeah. So I started working down there in 1972.
Yeah.
I don't speak English.
Yeah.
But the police think my boss, he was speaking a little Italian.
Okay.
Because he was going, he have a place in Italy. In Italy. He used to go in Italy all the time.
Sure.
Verona.
Okay.
So I go to work there. And then, after that, I worked down there in 1972, and then I married my wife,
Eva.
Eva. Eva was a 17-year-old.
Wow.
He have long hair, beautiful girl.
Love at first sight. Huh?
My cuz, see, I wasn't speak English.
Sure.
But still, I can. I told my cuz when I said it, this is gonna be my wife.
Really? You knew right then and there.
I tell you.
You told your cousin.
My cousin said, "You stupid."
Yeah, he called you stupid?
Yep, he called me stupid. I say, here is like Sicily.
Yeah.
I said, why? What difference is? But I said, one day you gotta be my wife.
Yeah.
So, 1973, 72, we married.
Yeah.
We get together.
Yeah.
My mama passed away. I was alone. I told my wife I want to get married.
Yeah.
I said, you're crazy. I said, no, I'm not crazy.
Everybody told you you're crazy.
All of my family.
Yeah.
Say, you don't know that girl. I'm glad I did it.
Yeah.
I tell you, I'm happy. My life.
Well, you know what they say, when you know, right?
We've been together for 53 years.
Wow, congratulations. That's wonderful.
Yeah, and I got the best wife in the world. He take care of everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody go to her and take care of everybody. If it wasn't for her, I know in a restaurant.
Right.
Because I used to gamble, I used to do that.
So what was your first job in the restaurant business?
I was in a factory. Verona.
Factory first, but what about your first restaurant job?
Giovanni's.
Okay. And you were a busboy there first.
First I was busboy.
Working your way up.
And then I was a park car outside.
Oh, valet.
Valet.
Sure.
And then somebody left in the kitchen.
Right.
I don't cook, but they don't need me.
Mm-hmm.
But I said, I do what you can.
Sure.
So in 1973, I started working for Gian. And 74, my son was born.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked for Gian. He said to me, you want to cook? I said, that's what I come here for cook.
Yeah.
I worked for him since 1973 over to 89.
How did you learn to cook? Did you already have that?
Well, I already know my mom. I used to,
watching your mom.
Watching my mama was the best cook in the world.
The best, yeah, right.
That's the way you say, what did raise us? They come from my mom.
Yeah. Old family recipes.
Oh, my nonna.
Yeah.
Oh, my nonna used to make a pasta all the time.
Yeah, and they're all handed down through the different generations.
You know what I mean? And then, that's the thing. Then I bring my wife. I work in the factory.
Oh, she worked in the factory with you too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I asked her boss, I said, listen, my son was a year old, something like that. And we live in a small apartment.
Yeah.
We don't have nothing.
Yeah.
We know a small apartment.
Yeah.
And they stay with her. My boss said, bring your wife. My wife was so.
Okay.
Sew that.
She would sew, yeah.
But since it was that good,
sure.
The owner, the boss say, you're too good at working in the office. You put work in the factory.
Okay.
So you work for me in the office.
Oh, wow.
And, instead of working in the office.
She did administrative work in the office,
Yeah,
clerical
teach
work.
everything.
But you were at you were at Giovanni's now.
Yeah, both the job.
Oh, you were doing both?
Both the job for 16 years.
Wow. So during the day at the coat factory?
6:30 in the morning.
Okay.
Go in the factory.
Yeah.
Stop at 3:30. Go to the restaurant. That time they used to be midnight.
Yeah, they'd be open late.
And,
Not like today. Everything shuts down at 9 o'clock.
So I did it for almost 16 years.
Yeah.
And then the factory closed. And then I work full time for Giovanni. And so I know.
And you were a cook there for quite some time.
Yeah, I did it a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you decided.
He got inauguration for President Reagan.
Okay.
When he...
Yeah, President Reagan.
I was the chef.
You were, okay.
Which they're picking one chef, each state, for go cook for the president.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't call, because he's the owner. He did.
He went.
He won.
Sure.
But I was in TV. I was all over.
Right.
Because people coming. He was a cook. He was Washington.
Sure.
Down there.
Yeah.
And people coming to me and asking
Yeah.
me how to cook, and I pick one. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll be darned. So you were there. How long did you cook at Giovanni's? How many years?
I say what, 10, 15 years.
Right. And then you decide you and your brother want to open up your own restaurant.
Yeah, me and my brother come to me. My brother he's smart.
Yeah.
He's 20 years younger than me. He used to work for Dominic. He worked for Pasta House.
Sure.
Work Pasta House. He work all over. But he's young.
Yeah.
I said, this place, I say, you want to open this place? I said, I can't do that. Scared. He got 3 kids. What I mean?
Sure.
I said, okay.
Big risk.
Big risk. Man, when we buy the place,
Sure.
we fix the place. Before the fix, after we buy, sign everything, I go to Gian and say, listen, I get 60 months. After 6 months, I got to leave it because I got to own my own place.
Yeah.
I say, you fire.
When you told Giovanni you were going to go and open up your own place of your own,
Yeah.
he just fired you on the
He
spot.
fired me right on the spot.
No 2 weeks
Nothing.
notice, no nothing.
Nothing.
You're out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, John Tony's, which is where you are now, what was John Tony's before you went in there?
When I bought it was Augusti.
Augusti's. And before that, it was Rosario's.
Rosario.
Eddie Emo and Benny Stratton owned
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sure. So you take it over and you guys start
Yeah,
going.
me and my brother, we started. My brother, we fixed all the place.
Yeah.
I work for Bon Marido.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told Bon Marido, I said,
Sure.
we got one place. I don't care. You work for me. When you want to leave and leave it.
So while John Tony's is getting ready, he wasn't
Right.
ready to open yet. He lets you work at Bommarito's,
Right.
which is now Guido's,
Right.
on the hill at the corner
Right.
of Shaw and Hereford.
Right.
And he said, "Go ahead and work for me." It was about what, 6 months?
6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
And then you went.
And then when we open up, 1989,
Wow.
we open up, and it was my daughter's birthday.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Lisa or Diana?
Lisa.
Lisa.
Yeah, 12 years old.
Okay.
And we open on Sunday.
I'll be darned.
We open Sunday. Over through 4 o'clock, I told my wife, I said, oh, scary. I was so scared, I tell you. First day, he never
You don't know?
It's first day. So we open, but 3:30, 4 o'clock, we have one customer come in.
Yeah.
I go in the kitchen, I stay like this. My wife, I say, you ready? I said, for what? I say, look like a bus come in.
Oh, boy.
Joe-
A bus?
No, just all the people.
Oh, right.
We have a line all the way to the kitchen.
No
like this.
kidding.
Run. We cooking food.
And this is before the internet, before anything?
before
Yeah.
nothing. We had
Word of
nothing.
mouth.
Just nothing.
Because you had such a great reputation
We had-
cooking at Giovanni's, and they knew
Yeah,
you
we
were
had
going to open
nothing.
up your own place.
We cooking food over to 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
We did almost 250, 300 people.
The first night.
The first night. It was a half. People waited 2, 3 hours just to
Get in.
Get it in. I said, God. And then we opened 7 days a week,
Yeah.
9 days.
Now you were, and still are, you're one of the rare restaurants back then that was open on Sunday.
Right.
Correct?
Right.
So you were like the only game in town as far as the Hill's
Well,
concerned.
I'm the old school.
Old school.
See,
Every day,
I-
every night.
You see everything. Look at my view. You see my view?
Yeah, the best. I've
know-
seen. You made it for my Italian men's dinner that we do, and you were preparing. It's fabulous. Falls off the bone. Tremendous.
I do all my fish. I do everything the whole time. I get a bone. I bone my fish. I clean my leg of the veal.
Right.
I do my fillet.
Leg of veal,
You see my fillet. I don't buy package. What I do, I buy big one. I clean and I cut it.
And you butcher it yourself.
I butcher myself.
Right.
If you say I want to 17, so I cut 17. If you want 14, I cut 14.
Yeah.
Normally we cut it 9.
Right.
Normally it's 9.
Because you know pretty much what your sell through is.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
been there so long.
Yeah.
You know, you got a good history in your head
Right.
about how many dishes of
Well,
each
after
thing you're going to
50,
sell.
50 years, you know.
You forecast. You're a good forecast. I
Yeah.
wish you were better than some of these weathermen around here. They're not too good.
Yeah.
But you do a
Joe,
great
I'm a
job.
74-year-old. I still,
Yeah.
I work every day. Good thing I got a good boy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, amado. You know, James, he worked for me.
James, yeah.
James, he worked on it since he was a 15-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah, James is over there off camera a little bit. He's been there a long time. We know he's done everything.
Everything.
Waits tables, bartends, whatever
I
you
do
want.
everything.
Yeah.
Everything. You know,
He's a utility
now
player.
he
utility man.
try learn to cook.
Yeah, he wants
Yeah.
to cook now.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
But he do a lot of things, you know.
Yeah.
Since I got him, I step up a little bit.
Yeah,
Because he took care of everything.
Isn't that wonderful?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He took care of the cook. I got enough for cook. I got enough for everything. Every cook worked for me 20 years, 15 years, all that.
Unbelievable.
All the waiter, 10 years, 15, 20 years. The bartend is 36 years.
Yeah.
Rosa worked for me 6 years.
So you basically serve Southern Italian dishes.
I do both.
Sicilian,
Sicilian and Indian.
Southern Italian.
Right.
See, people get that a little
See,
bit
I got the white sauce.
confused.
I got the white sauce,
Right.
and I got the creamy sauce, the red sauce.
And you also do a heck of a risotto,
Oh,
huh?
risotto is
And that's normally a more of a northern dish.
You're right.
And
yeah.
and the Hill does a risotto cook-off every
Right.
year. And Tony, you've won it how many years in a row?
I said about 25.
You're 25 year reigning champion.
You know what?
Risotto cook-off.
We're number one in risotto. We sell more risotto than anybody in the world.
Yeah,
Everybody want a risotto.
yeah, yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, it's a different carb. Kind of gives people a break
Well, yeah,
from the wheat,
we got chicken.
the wheat pasta.
We got a chicken risotto. We got a seafood risotto. You know,
Seafood.
we give a
Yeah.
choice of people with the one.
What would you say is your favorite dish at the restaurant?
My favorite dish.
You can give me two.
Capellini Giantoni.
Okay.
I just do
Thin
pasta.
noodle.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, capellini
Almost
noodle.
like angel hair
And tortellini.
and tortellini.
Tortellini is the number one.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, you got people coming all over.
Yeah.
They want my tortellini. Oh my God, they go crazy.
Yeah, they love it.
Oh.
They love it.
We sell them all tortellini. Got it happen.
There's two things I like. You know it. Chicken romana.
Chicken romano is
And then I come in and ask you to do your seafood pasta
right.
for me. It's fabulous.
Well, we'll make it special for you.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You doctor it up a little bit, put a little more goodies
Oh
in
yeah, well, because I know how you want.
How I like
and
it,
so
yeah.
How you like because
Yeah,
that's where
yeah.
you get that.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Sure.
Normal, make it normal, but I put this, I put that, you know.
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit.
yeah.
But number one is the veal. We sell a lot of veal,
Sure.
a lot of filet.
Yeah.
Chicken romano we sell a lot of,
Sure.
and cannelloni. Nobody got cannelloni, you know. It's all made.
Chicken cannelloni.
No, veal cannelloni.
Oh, veal.
Both.
Veal and chicken?
Yeah, I do both.
In a white sauce.
One in white sauce and one red sauce.
Okay.
The chicken cannelloni is with the red sauce. You know what I mean? We put a basil. You know, it's like a pink basil sauce.
And it's enough to feed an army. I mean,
Oh, my God.
you get 3 cannellonis.
Yeah, you get 3
I
cannelloni.
mean, you go away hungry after that.
You know what I mean? I do that, like I say, I do everything the old time.
A lot of go bags with that one. They
Lot.
take it home and eat it for breakfast.
Oh,
the
yeah,
next
the
day.
people do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you caught kind of the last several years of the old arena.
Right.
So you got a big hockey crowd that would come.
We used to get the coach, everyone.
Everybody, but a lot of fans would come.
Oh, a lot of
because you
fans,
were right down the
right there,
road,
before-
right off the hill.
Before they go to, the game,
Right.
they come and see Giantoni.
Before the game and after.
After, yeah.
Because again, that was at a time when restaurants stayed open really late. I mean,
Sure, wish they could open at 2 o'clock in the morning.
oh sure,
Because we lock the door.
yeah,
Prayer hall, all that people.
Yeah.
We have a table like the long table like that. And they stay there and I say, "Are you Russian?" I said, "Nope. You
Yeah.
gotta do what you want." I was a young too.
yeah. And of course, you had a lot of hockey players come in there too.
Oh God, yeah.
They knew to come in there.
Right. Yeah.
And you were open for lunch then too, correct?
Years ago.
Years ago.
Yeah.
Probably then.
Yeah, years ago we used to get a lot of lunch.
So
But-
probably a lot of the guys would come in because I know they would play. Thid have
Right.
practice.
Okay, yeah.
They'd skate at 10 a.m. in the morning
Yeah.
with their morning skate, and then they'd come and have lunch with you
Yep.
after practice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we used to have a pasta. They call it pre-ho pasta. With this,
Just for them.
Yeah, I made it just special for him.
Yeah, yeah.
Scallop pasta. Now we call it scallop pasta.
Do
But it used to be, in the menu, it used to be preho special pasta.
Special pasta.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, can you name some of the players that would come in? Some of the hockey players? I think Roman Turek used to come in.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. The goaltender.
The goaltender, the
Who else?
coach.
The coach.
The coach.
Well, later on, I know Craig Berube would come
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
He liked to come in.
Right.
Of course, his wife is Sicilian
Okay.
and knows good Italian food. So,
Yeah.
that's high praise there. I think she's from the Philadelphia area and is of Sicilian descent. So,
Right.
she knows good food.
Oh, God, yeah.
And a great guy, too, by
Yeah.
the way. Yeah. Sorry to lose him.
Yeah,
He was
we
just
did
a
a
guy.
lot.
Good guy.
We have a Susan Soren.
Sure. Susan Sarandon.
He come for 5 days.
Oh,
in a row
really?
When he made a movie here.
Yeah, White Palace.
White Palace.
I remember that.
Come every day.
Yeah.
Every day come with Alen, eat.
She came every day after
Every
the
day.
shoot.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was speaking Italian for me. Because
Oh,
I wasn't,
really?
Yeah, I wasn't the only one to speak it. Said nobody speak Italian.
Is Susan Sarandon Italian?
Yeah, he is.
Really? I didn't know that. Must have changed her name.
He's I know he's Italian.
But she can
Because
speak it.
Yeah, he speaks because he was in Roma, he was in Milano, he was all over.
Yeah.
Maybe,
yeah.
maybe I'm wrong.
I'm going to stop you right there. Folks, when we come back, we'll be in the kitchen with Tony doing a special dish of his. And thanks for watching the Supper Club. We'll be right back after these messages.
Kuna Food Service, providing quality food to people across the Midwest, is part of our rich history at Kuna because food brings people together. We specialize in having a large variety of food products and food supplies, catering to an array of businesses that turn to us. Kuna Food Service, a family-owned tradition since 1918.
Cook dinner and pick her up from soccer practice. Take a number. I also took her to school.
Nobody likes to wait. Mercy is eliminating the wait for great health care. Our online tools mean you can get the care you need now. Mercy Now. More of what you need now.
Oliva on the Hill. It's Italy in the city. With exquisite old world charm, this ideal setting is perfect for your next special event, wedding, just having lunch, or enjoying Wine Down Wednesday and the Antique Market. Check it out, olivaonthehill.com. Lordo's Diamonds, your family's jeweler for life. Family owned and operated for over 70 years, specializing in engagement rings, fashion jewelry, gemstones, and in-house jewelry repair. Relaxed, friendly atmosphere, competitive pricing, and a selection second to none. Conveniently located just west of the Galleria on Clayton Road. Lordo's Diamonds, your family's jeweler for life. LordosDiamonds.com. Joe Fresta for Fresta Limoncello. My handcrafted small batch citrus liqueur is perfect for sipping or pouring in a cocktail. All natural, gluten-free, Fresta Limoncello is sold at Schnucks, Dierberg's, Straub's, Total Wine, and local restaurants. Fresta Limoncello. Keep sipping, my friends.
All right, welcome back to the Supper Club. I'm back in the kitchen with Tony Catarinicchia of John Tony's Restaurant. Today we're going to make a special cognac scallops, right,
Scallop
Tony?
cognac, yeah. Carpaccio, they call it carpaccio. We have in menu. Scallop. Okay, now what do? We put a little olive oil.
Genco olive oil, just like
got
in The Godfather.
Yeah. So what do we do right now? We make a little warm.
Warm it up a little bit, heat it
Yeah,
up.
you got it real hot. And then what do? We get the scallop. First you gotta warm it up.
Let it heat up a little bit.
Yeah.
They're sweet.
Real sweet.
Yeah,
Real sweet.
I love scallops.
Well, people go crazy.
Yeah.
I had people say, why are you taking scallop out? I said, sir, you can't pay $75.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I make it special. I cut down.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah. Now, if they call ahead and ask you to make it, would you make it for
Oh,
them?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There they go. The scallops are going in. Those are good size, too.
Yeah.
You're going to caramelize those real good?
Right. What I do, caramelize everything. All for Joe. All for Joe.
Listen to that sizzle.
You see that?
Doesn't take long either, does it, Tony?
No. Scalloping will take.
Especially scallops, yeah.
Yeah. Now you flip over.
You really got to stay over the stove too. You got to watch them because you could.
Oh yeah.
You could overcook them and they get.
Oh, you don't want to overcook.
Yeah, they get too
Bad.
too bad. Yeah, want to keep them soft.
Yeah. You see, got a little brown.
Nothing like that olive oil. Just makes everything taste.
Yeah.
Tastes good, especially a
We
good
use a lot of
quality.
olive oil.
Yeah,
We use a lot of olive oil.
yeah.
Yeah, but a couple more minutes, we take it out because they're gonna cook in the sauce.
Right.
Like you don't want to make it too rubber. Okay, see that? Now we take it out and we put it right here. See, you don't want to be rubber. You want to make
No.
it nice.
And it's easy to do that if you don't watch them.
Oh, yeah. Okay, right.
Chop red onion.
Chop the red onion. We'll put red onion. Put a mushroom.
Chop mushrooms. I love mushrooms.
You love? Okay, Joe.
Yeah,
That's
good.
why I got an extra for you.
They soak up.
Okay. I got extra for you. See?
The extra Joe helping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
No,
it.
they soak up the flavor and everything.
Oh.
They're great.
Yeah. Now let me saute for a little bit.
Yeah, beautiful, tremendous. Just beautiful.
You know, Joe, I do that for 52 years.
I know it.
52 years.
It's a long time.
Yep. Yeah, I cook for a lot of movie stars
A
too.
lot of movie stars, a lot of hockey players.
Oh, I can play.
We talk about that more. Football players.
Play. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You got a lot of, you get the Wall of Fame in the bar.
Yeah.
You can just go
Yeah.
to the bar and look at all the
Yeah.
different folks that have come in over the years. And,
Oh, yeah.
it's really something.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks beautiful. Look at
Okay,
that.
see that? It's a little brown. Okay.
A little brandy.
Now you come with the fire.
Oh. Beautiful.
That's the fire. That's the trick for the scallop. Okay,
Now that's a fire.
now we put a little wine,
Oh, white wine.
white wine, and we put a little dry vermouth. Saute. Then what do? We use a heavy cream, the best cream we can buy.
Yeah.
And we do that, everything we use cream. Joy knows every time you get pasta, that's what you do. Okay, now I put the cream.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with the cream.
Okay, now they're gonna start that, they're gonna reduce it up.
Reduce it.
Yeah. And then we put the scallop. We put a little pepper. We put a little salt.
Pink salt.
Yeah. Salt.
Sea salt.
Sea salt.
Beautiful. Look at that.
When it's done, the cream will be like a really thick. So why you don't put the scallop in? You gotta wait to put the scallop in. First you gotta do the sauce before
Right.
you put the scallop.
Sure.
Because if you put the scallop in now, you'll overcook.
Yeah. I mean, look at that, just finishing up really nice.
Yeah.
It really just thickens up because you're steaming a lot of the water
Right.
out.
Right. Almost.
Yeah.
Okay, see that, Joe? It go down?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we put the scallop. Let it cook it up.
When you start seeing the tops of the mushroom, that
Right.
that lets you know.
Right. Right. Okay, now over here we do the spinach.
Yeah.
Okay, olive oil. See how nice?
Yeah. You really see how that comes together like
Right.
that. It's,
See, now you got it both together.
yeah.
So almost done. This spinach will be done.
2
Spinach you
sec,
take
yeah.
it 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You don't take it long. When you got a fresh spinach, that's how it is.
Yeah.
You do fresh.
No, spinach doesn't take last long. It doesn't
See
take
that? I
long
think
at all.
you get it? Remember loose?
Yeah.
That's how you want.
Starting to collect around the scallop.
Right. What are we doing for the spinach here? I make extra for you because you know you could. I try to make all the spinach. Okay, this is almost done. Watch your hand.
Look at that.
You ready? Couple minutes.
Just want to wilt it a little bit, soften it up.
What I do, I gotta make a plate for you, Joe, okay?
Okay.
I need to give me a plate. I gotta make a plate for you.
Okay.
The way you know how it tastes. If it tastes bad, it's done. If it tastes good, let me know.
I don't have any doubt it's going to taste good.
Okay. See there? That's all.
Look at that.
That's beautiful right there. Okay, spinach almost ready. See the spinach?
Yeah.
That's the ready spinach. So what I do, we put a little bit of place
Put
here.
a little bed of spinach.
Spinach.
Bed the plate with spinach.
Yep. I'm done. Get my spoon. Put your scallop. Joe here. Yeah, it's okay. I don't burn you. Put a scallop right here.
Look at that.
For Joe. A little sauce. That's for Joe.
Beautiful.
That's all for Joe.
Thank you very much.
Okay? Yeah, you know.
Look at that.
You got a spoon? You got a spoon?
I want that sauce.
Little one, yeah.
Fabulous.
I got
Manja, manja.
Yeah. Once you taste,
Get a mushroom. Oh.
this is not cooked enough, but it's the right cooked scallop. Because if you cook a little long, it gets tough. And you don't want that.
Perfect density.
Yeah,
Perfect density.
good,
Spinach is great. The flavor, you didn't overcook it. Fabulous.
good. Tutta a tavola a mangiare. Venite Giantoni, venite a tavola e a mangiare tutta a tavola. I'm a Siciliano. And Joe is my best friend. He
Today, anyway.
No, you do all the time.
Welcome back to the Supper Club. I'm Joe Fresta, sponsored by Mercy and Kuna Food Service. We just got back out of the kitchen, a little hot in the kitchen, but
Yeah, it was.
we're cooling off a little bit now. And we're back with Tony Catarinicchia of John Tony's Restaurant. You know, I would be remiss if we didn't mention your old buddy talking about football, Sean Landetta.
Oh my God.
Good friend of yours.
Oh, he's
Just a great guy.
great guy.
Yeah.
Great guy. He
Tell
told
me a little bit about Sean, what a good friend he was to you. And
Well, Sean, when he was to play football with
yeah,
the
it was
Rams.
the puncher for the Rams.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He used to come down there all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when he told everybody else, and we started getting all the Rams people.
Oh, really? He got the ball rolling.
Oh yeah. Before they started football, the coach bring all the line people.
Dick Vermeil?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring all the line
Yeah.
in the front,
Yeah.
and we put it all in one room every year.
All the linemen.
All the line.
The quarterback must have paid for that.
Yes. But they eat, I tell you.
Oh, I know.
two dinner.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I've heard stories on
Shiny was-
airplanes. When they'd come home from a game, go back on a plane, they'd have carts of steaks
Oh,
up
yeah.
and down the aisle. These guys would take
Yeah,
the steak.
I was with them in
Oh,
aeroplane.
you saw it.
I was in aeroplane with them.
Yeah, they take it
Because
easy. boy.
Sean Landeri got me pass.
Yeah, you probably had to stock up before they came in.
Oh, I was in the aeroplane with him.
Yeah.
I was in the hotel with them.
Sure, stayed at the hotel.
Yeah, I stayed at the hotel.
Right.
Everybody.
Isn't that neat? So did Georgia Frontier come in, the owner?
Oh, yeah.
Did she come in?
I still got a picture of her.
Yeah, 'cause I know she used to go to Tony's a lot,
Yeah.
so she came to your place
Oh,
too.
yeah. Every Sunday.
And her and Sean were pretty tight.
Yeah.
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 Well, punters are kind of lonely. Them and the kicker. They don't
Yeah.
have a lot of people to hang out
Right.
with, so might as well hang out with the owner. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yep.
So another famous actor, John Goodman from St. Louis,
Right.
would come in quite a bit.
Yeah, he come down there.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, what he did, he eat. He want to see the kitchen.
Oh, really?
And he come in the kitchen and say hi, everybody.
Did he really? Yeah.
He was a nice guy.
Yeah.
He was a nice guy.
Yeah, I've heard that. A good friend of mine, Bill Frisella, is really
Yeah.
good friends with him.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
They went to school together.
Right, they go to college together.
Yeah. So I've always heard nothing but good things about
Oh, he's
John.
a good guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Played Babe Ruth.
Yep.
Yep. Remember that in a lot of
Yep.
movies, actually.
Yeah,
but,
he got a more movie guy up.
great actor.
Yeah.
I want to talk about a couple of guys. One, a very famous restaurateur here in St. Louis, Richard Ronzio,
Oh, God.
who started Rich and Charlie's. He was
Right,
the Rich of Rich and
right.
Charlie's. And
Yeah.
Richard was one of my dad's original partners.
Right.
And just a brilliant restaurant man. Just really knew his stuff in terms of cooking and all that, along with Charlie Mugavero.
Right, Charlie
But he used to
Mugavero.
come in your restaurant pretty much nightly, didn't he?
Who? Richard? 7 days a week.
Seven days a
7
week.
days a week.
You were like his cafeteria.
He 7 days a week. He sat right in the corner.
He was like Norm at Cheers. He had his own bar
yeah,
stool.
no place else to go. He was to go home here in my restaurant.
Yeah.
I go Las Vegas and we go. He
Yeah.
was a good friend of mine.
He was, and he lived on the
was.
hill at the time.
He
He
lived-
would come in with Richard Skinny Pizzini.
Cheers, Posini.
Yep. And Dr. Donati.
That Donati was there.
Yeah.
His brother was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And Butch
yeah.
Grassi. Butch Grassi would come in.
Yeah, he come down there all the time.
So the bunch of them would kind of
Yep.
hang out at the bar
Yep.
and eat pretty
Yep.
much every night. Like you said, Richard would come in.
Richie was there every night.
What a testament to your food.
Oh.
Because he knew food.
Oh,
Let me
God,
tell you
he's
something. This guy was a brilliant mind
He
when
was.
it came
He was.
to the culinary Italian
He was.
area of
He did
cuisine.
it. He made everybody happy.
Yeah,
Number one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good guy, good people. And you go to Vegas with him, travel with him.
Yeah, we did.
You like to go?
We did everything.
Did you go to
My-
racetrack with him too?
Oh yeah, my wife and no lucky driver too much.
Yeah,
but
no.
she me Rich. We used to go.
You sneak away and go.
Yeah, I told my wife. I said, go,
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
Rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I want to ask you a question. If you get a rare night out, where do you go out to dinner?
You know what? A lot of places, I go to pasta house.
Oh, you're not just saying that, are you?
No.
Okay.
No, honestly, in my
Don't
life,
just say.
I go to because it's
Okay.
close to me. If you ask my wife,
Yeah.
it's with luck.
That's what she would say?
Yep.
Eva would say that.
Yep.
Pasta house.
And we used to go when Robert and San used to have a restaurant.
Oh, right.
I used to go down there.
Roberto, yeah, great
Roberto.
food, yeah.
I go. I go once in a while. What did Rosa work?
Bartolino's?
Bartolino.
Sure.
They're good people too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I go down there too.
yeah,
But this is 3 places I'm gonna go.
yeah,
That's all.
yeah.
But I go a lot. I go to pasta because I like the soup.
Yeah. You
I
like
get the soup and
zuppa.
salad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your favorite. I was going to ask you, what's your favorite dish at the Pasta House Company?
Well, like I said, the soup.
Just the soup.
I get soup.
Okay.
Well, the chicken parm is good.
Chicken parm.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I like something like something different in my place. You know what I
Something
mean?
different. That's right.
Yeah, the soup is different.
Yeah.
You know, me and my wife, sometimes I go, well, at least we go twice a week.
Yeah.
We go down there.
You know,
Because it's close to my house. We go to
Oh, it's not far.
No, it's about 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
On South Lindbergh.
It's in Lemberg.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you, by the way.
Yeah.
That's high praise coming from you, brother.
That's what I told Kathy.
Yeah.
Kathy is
Yeah.
my waiter
Oh, Kathy's been there for years.
for
She's
30 years. It would
Yeah,
be
long
25
time.
years.
she
But 25 years.
yeah, she knows that dining room like the back of her hand, boy.
And
She's
Kathy is really, really good.
And you know what? We've got Kathy. You've got Rosa.
Right.
And a few other folks.
Okay.
Like James.
Yep.
Like Michael. Who else? What other?
Will is good.
Been with you forever.
Tim, he's been done. The last guy been done there been about 15 years, 20
Yeah.
years.
Isn't that wonderful?
You know, all the guys been done. Rose have been. You can come on Wednesday because the bar is packed.
She's got a following, doesn't she?
Oh my God, if bar is packed.
Rosa Mazzola,
If people call us,
bartender.
yeah.
Yeah. And she's got a following.
Yeah.
You get there past 5 o'clock, there's not a seat at the bar.
No.
And sometimes they're on the back high tops too.
Right.
Because they can't
Yeah.
get a seat at the bar
Right.
for Rosa.
Yeah, I never have a tournament.
Yeah.
My employee, they work for me. Kitchen and dining room,
Yeah.
we never have a tournament.
Yes, they're just great.
You know,
great.
we got people, my kitchen, one day, he was 15 years old when he started working for me. In
Really?
the kitchen. He started busboy, he started the waiter, and then I said, you want to be a cook? And he been with me for his cook guy.
And he said, sure, I'll try it.
It's
And
good.
That's what he's doing.
It's really good. James,
Yeah.
I teach him. Now we work with Gian.
Oh,
He used to
right.
be busboy,
Yeah,
and now he's a head chef.
yeah,
You know, he worked for me.
yeah.
I said, I never think he can work for me.
Wow.
I know him for 45 years. 45 years.
Yeah. Let's talk about a few awards you've gotten. The Riverfront Times,
Right.
Best Service in a Restaurant,
Yeah.
which is huge in the hospitality industry and especially the restaurant business. People are very persnickety about that service.
Yeah.
Not just the food, but the service. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to have that down
Oh, yeah.
pat.
Got it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Everybody want to leave and say, Mark was good, this good, that good.
Right.
I said, thank you.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I
you know
mean?
what?
I feel good.
Like a lot of good restaurants where you've got different servers, people go back to see them.
Right.
Not only you, because you come out in the dining room and you touch tables and talk
Right.
to people,
Oh, yeah.
say hello.
I do
but
that
a lot
all.
of them go to see a lot of your wait staff, including Rosa behind the bar.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
that's what kind of makes up the whole success of
Right.
John Tony's.
Yep.
Yeah, that's great. And you got another award with I'm trying to think one of the best list of America's best restaurants, Gourmet Magazine. I had to hit my cheat sheet.
Oh,
Gourmet
yeah.
Magazine.
Yeah.
Best restaurants in America.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
That's high praise.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just a wonderful story. A story of the American dream, if you will. You come
There
over
was-
here from
there-
Sicily.
I never
and,
think
and
you
you
know what
really
I mean?
made a go of it. You've met celebrities.
Yeah.
You've met a lot of great
Lot of
people.
people.
And
Yep.
now you're going to start winding it down a little bit,
Well, yeah.
and
Because
maybe
of-
you're going to retire. You're
Try to retire.
try to retire.
Try to find somebody good. Keep all my staff.
Right.
Name, everything.
Everything. I like
If I
that.
find that, I sell. If I don't find that, I don't sell.
You're not going to sell. I like. Yeah.
Cause still will be open.
Let's keep it Italian.
We got a good business. We
Yeah.
got a good business enough.
Yeah.
I don't know if I told you I was a food network.
Yeah, you were also on the Food Network.
Yeah.
That's right. Tell us about that.
There was what I tell you, maybe it's stupid now, but because everybody call me, cooking for the president, cooking for that. It's all scam, you know.
Yeah.
So I was me and Rich. We wasn't
Really?
it was in the kitchen. So they call me in the kitchen, say, "Yes, up for Food Network, you're the best chef in town."
Food Network called you
Yeah.
and said, "We hear you're the best chef
Yeah.
in town." When you were at John Tony's.
I was a John Don. I was a
okay.
cook.
Or Giovanni's, were you?
No,
Oh,
my
John
place.
your place.
My place.
And they were in town.
I don't know.
Okay.
I never see.
Okay.
I say, yeah. I say, bullshit. I hang around. I hang around. I
You didn't believe him.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
say that. They call it back.
Yeah.
And I told Rich, I said, Rich, you answer the phone. Rich answered the phone. He started right now.
Taking notes.
I said, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
He told me, you stupid. I said, you know what, the people? No. The people was a full hour. They want you to go down and cook.
Where at? Where did you have to go?
In New York.
New York.
Yeah, with it, Bob Flair.
Yeah,
all
Bobby
the guys.
Flay.
It was down there.
Yeah, sure. It was just getting
Pam.
started.
I was with Pam. What's her
Yeah,
name?
yeah, bam.
Yeah.
yeah. Emerald Lagasse.
Yeah, we was together.
Yeah, from New Orleans.
Well, it was in New York.
Yeah, but he's from New Orleans.
Yeah, but he have a show. He
Yeah,
show
he had a
inside. Inside the show.
And that's who you did it with him?
Yeah. Well, I did, no, first I did it slow.
Okay,
Well, then I
solo.
go to his show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
We take a picture with that.
Oh, that's great.
But, I cook live for 4 days. All the guys,
Isn't that wonderful?
everybody look for 4 days.
Yeah.
They come pick it up in the hotel with
In a
the
limousine?
take it to a restaurant, take him back.
Wow.
I was they treat me like a king.
Right. Let me ask you this. Do you remember where they took you out to dinner in New York City? Any restaurants you remember?
We don't go to dinner. Well, I go get a pizza. I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Quick.
Cook.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's too busy.
I'll tell you, there was I don't know if it's there anymore, but in Greenwich Village, there was a place called Da Silvano.
That's
Authentic
the
Sicilian. It was like a shotgun restaurant with a little patio up to the street.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
The only
Fabulous.
thing I eat, I want to die find the way to Little Italy.
Yeah.
There was
You didn't go?
Yeah, I go.
Oh, you went? Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
Well, there's not much of it
I
left anymore.
want to die because everybody thought Little Italy is.
Yeah.
There was one street,
Yeah.
just Little Italy. Everything is Chinese here.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. Well, it's
You
not
know.
it's not as big as it used to
No.
be. If you
So-
blink, you'll miss it driving down the street.
I eat in a restaurant.
Yeah.
They pull you out.
Yeah.
Come on, eat in my place.
Yeah, sure.
I said, no, we go to eat with this place.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
good.
It was good.
It was
yeah,
good.
Sure.
Yeah, it was good. That's and then I go to Statue of Liberty.
Oh, yeah. Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that
Yeah.
great?
Yeah, we go down there. We go right
yeah.
top.
Oh, the top.
Yeah, mid-reach.
Lady Liberty.
Yep.
Oh, Richard went with you.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now, have
Richard
you ever been
Little-
to Boston? And the North
yeah.
End?
Boston have been down
The
there.
North End, the Italian section
Yeah.
of Boston?
Yeah. Yeah, because I was in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, yeah.
Yeah, I was Shalandera.
Oh, Sean was there. Because
Sean-
Sean used to play for the Eagles.
Right.
Yeah.
Which they invited us. Me,
Ah,
Charles.
Charlie Fazio?
Charlie Fazio.
Yeah, because he was good friends with Charlie,
Oh,
too,
yeah.
from Fazio
Charlie
Bakery.
Fazio,
Charlie
Richard
Gito.
John, yeah.
Yeah.
Richard John, all the
Sure,
guys.
all the guys.
Yeah, all the old guys.
Oh, that's great.
best.
Great memories.
We used to have a good time.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, we used to have a good time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it's all about. Good food, good friends.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how you meet people,
And
over a meal.
Shana take this place, the best steak in the world.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, God.
Where? In
That-
Philadelphia?
In Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a restaurant in Philadelphia. I think it's closed now. I can't think of the name of it. But they did this thing called the wheel. And they would wheel out
Okay.
a big wheel of Parmesan
Right.
cheese.
Okay.
And they would heat it up. They put a little olive oil in there or something, heat it up a little
Right.
bit, flame it, and then put the linguine in the hollowed out area.
Yeah, yeah.
And stir that linguine up in there.
Oh, yeah.
All nice and hot, and they serve it.
Okay.
You talk about tableside some entertainment.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I remember that place.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we still have a good time.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if you sell, congratulations.
Thank you.
We hope it stays John Tony, stays Italian, because that's
I don't
what
rush.
that's what the hill's all about.
I don't rush. If somebody come, do, because we got good business.
Yeah.
I got good staff.
Right.
I don't worry about it.
Yeah. And
You know?
you got James now. He's starting to learn
Yeah, Jamie's
the
still
back of the house.
Back of the house is very good.
Yeah, good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
You do a
great.
good job.
Well, Tony, thanks for doing the show.
But thank you, Joe. I
Thanks for
appreciate you
doing the
inviting
supper
me.
club, and
Thank you.
best of luck to you with
Thank you.
with what goes on with John Tony. Just a great institution here in St. Louis,
Thank you.
and a wonderful addition over the years for in our culinary world here in St. Louis.
Thank you.
Yeah. The Supper Club, brought to you by
Mercy, transforming the health of our communities.
Kuna Food Service, a family-owned tradition since 1918.
Lordo's Diamonds, your family jeweler for life.
Oliva on the Hill.
Ackerman Toyota, the #1 St. Louis Toyota dealer in volume sales back-to-back years 2023 and 2024. Thank you, St. Louis.
And Fresta Limoncello. Keep sipping, my friends. Hey, we almost forgot dessert. Tony's tiramisu.
Joe, that's the best. What's going on?
Let's dig in.
Yeah, dig in.
Yeah, mancha.
Mancha.
Here's to you, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah.